Today we'll be going over the spiritual themes and symbolism within the movie Blink Twice, as well as the analyzation of the timeline of the movie through the cycle of white supremacy. Before we begin, I am going to go ahead and also give a trigger and content warning, as there will be mentionings of physical and sexual violence.
Oh, he talked to me. He told me he liked my nails.
Anyway, I just want this time around you to be a little bit more invisible, okay?
Okay.
Okay, can you do that?
Yes, I can do that.
Okay.
I can.
And don't forget to smile.
I won't.
So that the King Foundation can get on with the business of doing good around the world. I want to give a round of applause to our host for his boundless generosity. Ladies and gentlemen, the founder of King Tech, Mr. Slater King.
Throughout this movie, there is a lot of color symbolism, specifically red, white, and yellow. White typically represents purity as well as enlightenment. Red often denotes power, stability, and passion, as well as domination. And yellow often symbolizes joy, hope, optimism, and friendship. With this scene of the fundraiser being a completely white room full of people who are sitting at red tables, it sends a messaging of the most powerful being the most enlightened. Through the lens of white supremacy, the most enlightened are really just those at the top of the hierarchy. So basically, the higher class that you are, the more powerful you are. The higher class that you are, the more seen you are. I also want to mention Frida's red backpack that she was holding on to very tightly, and her idealization of the wealthy class, the higher class that she is having to cater to and be invisible to.
Ready for your surprise?
Oh boy.
Red or blue?
This is crazy.
I know, right?
No, it's like crazy. We just can't really afford to.
Just don't do that. No. Whose time is it?
Our time.
You know, my mom used to say, success is the best revenge. You think he'll remember me?
Who could forget you?
Oh, shit!
So this is actually a scary and dangerous friendship dynamic. This is very common in women's friendships, but it honestly is a thing that exists regardless of gender or sexuality. But in this scene, Frida is essentially leveraging and using her friendship with Jess as a tool for support in her achieving her own vision of success. And this vision of success that she has, she's centering what? We're gonna say it, a white man. Because how is your surprise for your friend, I think for their birthday, I don't really remember, is getting you both dresses to wear to this event that you're having to cater so that you can get the attention of a man. Like, you just have like some emotional support along the way, so you don't have to do it alone. And that's her gift, is that she gets to be the supporting character to you. Yeah. And the thing is, with these types of friendships, the white supremacy, the misogyny has internalized so much that this is usually operating in this kind of dynamic on a subconscious level. And in this case, and in lots of cases, is to the point where she's putting her friend in danger.
Robin. Huh? Robin. I'm sorry. What? Wait, you forgot your...
So the color red is coming up as symbolism again, meaning power, And rabbit and snake symbolism is also coming up. Rabbits are prey to snakes. Rabbits also symbolize being adaptable while being quote unquote hunted or in dangerous situations where you have to be flexible and adaptable and quick on your feet. And snakes represent death, rebirth, as well as healing. I believe that this scene is saying two distinct things. One of them being that Frida was previously on this island and had already become prey to the men that are here. And I also feel like it is giving the message of, again, she doesn't know it yet at this point in the film, but the woman with the snake tattoo is going to be the one to help her regain her power. And her power in this movie is her memory and her remembering.
Hello?
And here is more of the red symbolism in Slater's building and what I'm assuming all the guys are staying in this building. Again, red is power and domination, as well as like the entire time of the film, he's moving this red chair around this room of his to, I guess, figure out in which position feels or exudes the most domination or power throughout the film.
Very nice to meet you.
I remember you. From the gala? Blink twice if I'm in danger.
That's right. That's right. Amazing.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Stace? Very nice to meet you.
Blink twice if I'm in danger.
Well, maybe not. Let's not answer that.
So the significance of the number 2 is typically seen as kind of a mirroring energy, as well as a energy representing divine alignment, or I would even argue to say divine misalignment. And in numerology, it more so is about bringing peace and balance and harmony back to the situation. So I just find it very interesting that blinking twice, the number 2, is used as a signifier, as kind of a warning, as well as kind of an indicator that her memory is not working because she was abused by Rich the night before, even though she does not remember. So this was one of the scenes that actually inspired me to make this video, because mosquito symbolism is absolutely wild and was so perfect for this moment. So mosquitoes often symbolize like something draining your life or is dry. For one, she was being very envious and jealous and directing that energy towards Frida in that pool scene. So a mosquito came to frame where she had to kill it, as well as it being a symbol of her, honestly, her misguided attention, of like distraction. Mosquitoes are also distractions. In the specific pool scene, I'm seeing it as her envy is distracting her from what is really draining her life force and what is really draining her energy, which is literally the incessant rape and abuse that these women are enduring every day on this island by these men.
Do you have the light?
Where's my knife? Who has my knife?
What?
My knife! I can't find my special knife.
Chill. You just gotta ask somebody, man.
Okay.
Has anyone seen Cody's special knife?
I just don't know where it went.
Okay.
has got it? Who has got it this time? Huh?
Not it.
Oh. I don't even remember taking it. So I gotta write my name on this fucking thing?
So again, yellow represents joy, the inner child, optimism, hope, friendship, and I would even argue to say awakening. I feel like Jess's lighter being passed around this entire time is not only a symbol of what's been happening to these girls and how they're being passed around as a way for these men to use and abuse and take their joy, but it's also the very thing that awakens these girls, which sparks optimism in them escaping the situation. I feel as if both of these scenes were just signaling the wake-up call that Jess was about to receive, and that she was about to be the spark to ignite the awareness of what's been going on.
I'm sorry! 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 So we good? No? That's right. There is no forgiveness. There's just forgetting. There's just forgetting. Imagine what humans could be capable of if we could free them from the suffering and the pain of their trauma. Oh my God, my sister would be, she'd be free. She'd be free because she's so fucked up. Because she remembers everything. She remembers every single thing. She's like, how could you go and play tennis with that man after what he did to us when we were little? And I'm like, I'm over here just like, what did he do? What did he do? What the fuck did he do?
It's important to note that a tool of white supremacy is sexual violence, in particular gendered violence, and that the reason why he feels like he is able to label the validity of her suffering, of this Black woman's suffering from him and his misplaced wielding of power through sexual violence towards her, is paternalism, which is a tenet of white supremacy. And because white women also tend to uphold white supremacy as well, that's why we had the assistant who was aware but wanted to pretend to be unaware, or was just yearning to be unaware.
You're just remembering. But I didn't want to remember! They're gonna do what they're gonna do. You child. Forgetting is a gift, hon.
It's good to see you. Hey, thanks for coming.
Look, we don't have to do it now. Not here. I was hoping we might be able to continue our little discussion.
Yeah. We could continue the discussion.
How's your next week look?
We're in Beijing next week.
We're in Beijing next week.
Okay. Sorry, I don't think we've met.
Of course we had. I remember you. Hiya, Rich.
I got him.
It's good. Nice to
Come
meet
with
you.
me,
See
sir.
you. See you.
Sir.
I want to give one more round of applause to our host, the CEO of King Tech.
Eat your steak, honey.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mrs. Frida King.
1, 2, get down.
More champagne, Mrs. King?
I paid the cost for being born. Look at me. You know what to see. Feel bad.
So by the end of the film, Frida has actually taken on this belief system, but in a way that benefits her in the way that she is the one wielding the power, because she has taken on this identity of white supremacy. But as long as it, you know, benefits her, you can see like her nails are actually the flowers that are from the island that they use to like basically erase your memory. And she also uses the flower substance in his vape juice so that he forgets. And she is the one in control and power. She even owns his company now. She like married him so that she could wield power over him now. And this is very similar to destiny swapping. Honestly, it is destiny swapping. If you watch my previous video, my previous analysis, I was talking about destiny swapping on a different movie, a movie called Not Okay. But in this film, she goes from basically the lowest in the hierarchy, a black woman who is of service to him, that he gets to take out violence on, to where she is the one who wields the power and she gets to take out violence on the people and the men who hurt her first. Whether that's a good thing or not, I'm not going to say my opinions on that right now, but that is how the cycle goes.